Of the Great War of the Ring, many songs have been sung and many tales told. The names of heroes like Gandalf the Grey, Aragorn the King, and Frodo the Ring-Bearer are greatly revered, and rightly so. Yet Sauron's grasp stretched much further than the lands of Gondor and Rohan alone, and his forces might have done great evil in the north of Middle-earth, had a handful of heroes not stood in his path. Their stories, too.
Oh, there we go. That's probably why I kept bouncing down the fucking approach, because I was like level 1 and we were at a level 5 dungeon. Damn you, Loz. You set me up.
Arrived on his quest.
Aragorn.
Eredon. Well met. And in company with Andriel of Rivendell and Farin of Erebor. An unlikely trio to find walking through the doors of the Prancing Pony. You were at Sarn Ford last I knew.
The Prancing Pony.
Yes. Grim news.
I feared it would be so.
Sounds like a gay bar for
Tell me what
hobbits.
has happened, but keep your voices low. There are unfriendly ears. Even here.
Should I just be an arsehole to everyone?
3 days passed. The guard at Sarn Ford was attacked by 9 black riders.
Nay.
Stand fast, Rangers!
We were overwhelmed, and the enemy passed into the Shire.
This is worse than I imagined. I know these riders. It is from Mordor they come. Our folk had not hoped to stand against the 9 together. How bad were our losses?
Very bad. We tried to resist them, but they were surrounded by an aura of unnatural dread.
There is more you should know. After the rout, one of the Black Riders met with an ally, a man of great malice and power.
Bobby Kotick?
As our master commanded, I have stirred up the orcs of the mountains. Even now I have a force gathering amid the ruins of Old Fornost.
Return at once and prepare your forces. We will have need of them soon.
I swear half of this
orcs
stuff
will
could be made up
ready.
and I wouldn't know.
These lands have known peace for too long. They will soon feel the Dark Lord's wrath.
Okay, cool. I don't really like the Dark Lord because he doesn't
This
really
Agandar has a force at Fornost.
profit
and our
from what
position
he's
grows
doing.
all the more desperate.
But why all this force against the peaceful halflings? It can't be the enemy sees them as a threat.
I will say this much. There is a hobbit of the Shire who should be coming this way with a great burden. If it falls into the hands of the enemy, it will mean doom for us all. Now this hobbit is adrift on the road with enemies all around. I must find him before they do. And I need you to help me keep him safe.
You are my
Oh,
chieftain.
apparently Loz can
I will
hear
gladly
me,
do
but not
whatever you
properly.
command.
I'm a part of this now as well.
Then we 3 are of one mind. How can we aid you?
We must reduce the threat from the enemies gathered at Fornost. Travel there and do whatever you can to keep the enemy's eye turned towards you and away from the Shire.
Perhaps we will have help in this task. Eladan and Elrohir were in the north when last I heard. Any gathering of the enemy is certain to attract their attention.
Good. You could find no better allies than the sons of Elrond half-elven.
I hope we meet. But with or without help, the enemy will be kept busy. We'll make sure of that.
Yeah, we'll give him a fucking Rubik's Cube. Alright then. Oh, is he Aragorn? Oh, okay. I thought he was some other douchebag. He talked to Barlam and Butterbean. Okay.
Hello,
Hello, Master Dwarf. Just
Hello.
from the Blue Mountains or the Iron Hills, have you? I'm sure you've had a long trip, and you'll be
Hello,
wanting a
Martin
good
Chops.
meal and a nice bed. We get
God, you've got the
many a
biggest
travelling
forehead
dwarf here
in the
prancing
land.
pony, but I don't think I've
If I
seen
chop
you
your
before.
head off and used it as a
But don't
shield,
mind me.
I would be so well protected.
Dwarves like to keep
Tell me about your inn.
Yes, know me.
Pony's been in my family for generations.
Oh, that's really
Can't
sad and
rightly say
pathetic.
how long. It goes that far back. I'm told there's been an inn on this spot nearly as...
I'd best be on my way.
I don't actually care about you. Right. Let's go, team. I don't know where. I don't speak human. Or elf. Or dwarf. I think Loz is broken. That guy has way too many arrows. Hey look, a midget. Let's all pick on him.
Welcome to my shop, Master Dwarf. Perhaps you have need of a thing or two? I have some very interesting items available.
Oh my god, who the hell cares?
Oh no.
This is foremost, yet I see no sign of the enemy.
These ruins could hide a large army. We might even now be under the gaze of unfriendly eyes.
Oh no,
Well,
no.
we
Friendly
came to
eyes.
provide a distraction for Aragorn, and what better way to do that than walking in the front door? Let's be about it.
Servants of the enemy, beware!
Dirtnish. Servants of the enemy. Is this Ostagar? Probably. They've taken the hobbits to Ostagar. I know Ostagar is from Dragon Age, but this is basically a Dragon Age, so... I noticed a lot of games wanted to be Dragon Age Oranges for a while. Or Dragon Age 2. Like that Game of Thrones game. I haven't killed a single enemy. Oh great, fucking kill steal. Oh, he's blocking, that's why.
On your guard! There are yet more of them!
See, now I can take damage without immediately dying, which is great. I don't really plan on taking damage, but if I get shot in the back with an arrow and it's game over, it kind of dampens the fun out of it. Goddamn Ponzi elf.
The gate has opened!
Oh yes, the gate has opened. Okay. Wow. And here's Loz, I think. But he sounds all gargly. Good. Justice.
How are you?
What? What do you mean, come on? I'm literally right behind you, you fell end. Oh well. Westernesse artifact. Let's do it.
Is everyone unhurt?
These ruins are not sound.
No, my
We must
wounds
find
are
a way out of
fatal.
these
I
pits.
can't go on.
There's a hidden way through this wall.
There's a hidden way through this wall. Buckawkadoo. Smashy, smashy. Roly-poly dwarf. Oh, fuck off. Oh, it's on fire. Oh, I thought they were golems, but they're not.
Over here.
Oh, I was gonna flank them in a clever maneuver. But I kind of fucked that up because Laws killed everything.
Don't forget to eat your food.
I can hear like 1 in 10 words that come out of his mouth. Which is why I'm still having nightmares. Because, you know, I need to get rid of the last word. Oh no! Skills to pay the bills. She's got this, it'll be alright. Yeah, she's definitely got this. Oh, there's no animation, so you don't even know if you've taken one. Don't mind me, I'm just stealing everything. Just waddling along back here.
Over here, Jill. More over here.
What? Oh no, what the fuck is that? Bolts and coins. Coins and bolts. Oh no. I keep thinking one of those is going to be a pressure plate. I don't even know. What are you doing, you silly little man?
Yeah, eagle. Let's go.
Yeah, we're gonna have KFC for life. Oh, you idiots, you let it go. No! Come back. Fuck! Just gonna leave that. Okay. Okay, I'll abandon the fight and go loot. That's a great idea.
Release the power of the Eldar!
Alright, who are these wanks? It's like 3 of them. Is this really worthy of a cutscene? Oh, don't worry, the eagle will save the day. It'll kill the 3 fucking enemies that we've been killing like 40 of without blinking an eye. Yeah, real impressive, you fucking KFC bucket piece of shit. Oh no. It heard me. That was Loz. Loz said that.
I thank you, friends. Without your timely arrival, my death would have been slow, but certain.
You can talk.
You're talking.
Why, of course I am. The great eagles of the north speak as well as any dwarf.
Oh, so you speak terribly. Okay.
My home is in the Misty Mountains, and I serve Gwaihir, Lord of Eagles. Who is it I have to thank for my rescue?
I am Farin, a dwarf of Erebor, and King Dane is my lord. My friends here are Andriel and Eridan.
Then I am indebted to you, Farin of Erebor, and to your friends.
What brought you to Fornost, Belaram?
I often range far across the lands of the north, gathering news for Gwaihir, my lord. When I saw activity here in long-abandoned Fornost, I grew curious and flew lower to investigate.
How did the goblins manage to capture you?
I was careless, and the goblins were well prepared. They used war machines to fire bolts that exploded around me. I was stunned and fell from the sky. When I came to my senses, I was bound and helpless, even as you found me.
We hope to find allies here. Have you seen any elves in the city?
Not long ago, I heard the clash of arms
Over
and the
town,
shouts of goblins
Colonel
nearby.
Sanders and his boys are cooking up the answer. Kentucky Fried Chicken. Every piece of that tender young chicken is seasoned in Colonel Sanders' secret recipe of 11 different herbs and spices and cooked to finger-licking good perfection. So whenever you're pressed for time, you feel like a night off, let the Colonel and his boys answer the question of what to get for dinner. Kentucky Fried Chicken.
It must be.
You know this man?
He serves the Dark Lord. We have a grudge to settle with him.
I will assist you, but it will be perilous. The enemy has positioned war machines upon the inner wall. They limit my ability to fly freely.
If we could reach the top of the wall, we might be able to destroy the machines.
Beyond those doors, you will find a passage and stairs leading up to the wall.
The machines are certain to be heavily guarded. We have little chance of surprising the goblins with but one way to approach.
I will take to the air and draw their fire. If we are fortunate, that will allow you to gain the top of the wall unobserved.
Good. Let's get after them.